They're programmed to be peaceful, like you. But for some reason, it's not catching.
Donald Trump.
What?
They suppress the lighting, the glycosylated salts, and then boop, boop, boop. Angry turtles. We don't like it.
There's the rub.
Alright. Sunday video. Coming at you, motherfuckers. What are we talking about today? Well, first we're going to talk about Iran. Then we're going to talk about what's coming up tomorrow. Do a little magic talk. And then, after that, I'm going to do a little bit magicaler talk. I'm going to talk about all of what happened with the Candace Owens video I did Friday. Can't wait to talk about that. But first, we talk Iran. First, I'm going to snort, and then I'm going to cough a whole bunch, and then hopefully that'll be done with that for the rest of this video. Give me 1 second. Alright, I cannot wait until I'm done with this shit. I think I got like one more week of nonsense, and then after that, I think the weather is going to settle out, so that'll be nice. Hopefully I can get over this shit. Stop doing that. Iran. Holy shit. So first, Donald Trump sat down probably for a good 4 years and thought to himself, if I really just wanted to fix everything as fast as possible, what would I have to do? How nonsensical could it be? And how can I just get it done? And I think that man sat there and thought for a good 4 years on that shit. The first thing he did was knocked out Venezuela. Just went in there, took Maduro, and said, alright, I think now you guys understand the standards that we are willing to put up with. So you can play ball and be cool like the rest of the world, or we'll come in and kidnap the next guy too. You guys are kind of nothing. We'll just waltz in there and take the motherfuckers. We will send in the Ultramarines next time and declare exterminatus. And Venezuela went, alright, shit, I guess we're playing ball. Right? From that, it is my personal belief that the United States and Israel did a massive, I don't even know what you want to call it, political movement thing, psyop, whatever. They kind of got the Iranian people to the point where they were like, we're done with this shit. Right? We're just done with this shit. They put all this money into nuclear facilities to make nuclear bombs just so that they could be shitheads. They pissed away all of our money. They've pissed away all of our future. The U.S. just came in and blew that shit up, and they're like, if you do it again, we're just going to blow it up again. And they went, okay, and started doing it again. The people just went, I am fucking done with this shit. We've noticed. We've taken note. We've paid attention. We've seen other parts of the world. And we've seen that when the governments of other parts of the world, like, do business and don't send fucking suicide jihadis to other countries, like when countries, even shithead countries like China, when they just sell things to America, America pays them a fuck ton of money. All of the development that China has done for the past 50 fucking years, we've paid for. So as you know, we've paid for every single solid brick that was built in China in the last 50 years. And they have been more than happy to take our money and build their fucking country up. Right? Iran looked at this and they went, no, they're still shitheads. Look at them. They're building up. We're just sitting here spinning our fucking wheels. We used to be cool. What the fuck? And they got pissed. And they said, what? We want to be with the people that don't fuck around. We're tired of finding out. And things popped off. And Donald Trump said, hey, your people want change. Give them change. They'll be happy. We'll be happier. Everything could be great for you. Or you can give them bullets. And you can find out what happens then. And Iran said, alright, fine. We won't hurt anybody. And that lasted for like 2 or 3 days, and then they killed like tens of thousands of people. And Donald Trump said the whole time, look, man, don't do this shit, because if you do this shit, we're going to fuck you up. And Iran went, okay, we'll behave, and then didn't behave. Donald Trump sat there going, look, man, you behave, or we're going to fuck you up. I'm going to send over a guy to help you figure it out. And they said, oh, okay, sounds great. And then they still fucked around. And the whole time all of this was going on, 2 things were happening. First, the people, the normal citizens of this country, who seriously believe they know everything there is to know about everything that's going on in the world as soon as they start to tweet. All they did was talk about how Donald Trump's pussy and he ain't doing shit and all these people are dying, what the fuck is Trump doing, and blah, 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 blah. Just shitting all over Donald Trump. What a weak, feckless piece of shit he looks like. Right? And the whole time that everybody was calling Donald Trump weak and worthless, he was maneuvering big old boats and all sorts of planes and all sorts of men into position. He unleashed at least 2 Legion Astartes into the oceans around Iran. I'm guessing Death Guard and Blood Angels. Right? He put out Blood Angels and Death Guard. And he said, here's what Death Guard to do. Death Guard, just kill everybody. Send in your drones, send in your missiles. Kill them all. Find all the shitheads we don't like and fuck them up. And the Death Guard went, yes, God Emperor. Got on their ship, the Great Warships, sailed out in the water, and he told the Blood Angels, whatever it is that the Death Guard can't reach, you guys fly in there and bomb the fuck out of it. And the Blood Angels said, yes, God Emperor. The Blood Angels got on the boats with the Death Guard, and they sailed out in the ocean. The Blood Angels took fight, and the Death Guard launched death. And Khomeini and all of the top guys decided they were going to have a secret meeting in an underground place. Nobody'd ever find them. And we blew them all the fuck up. And anybody that wasn't there, all the little designated survivors, they all went, oh shit, I guess I'm in charge now. And then they all blew up. And everywhere where they had missiles, they blew them up. And everywhere where they made missiles, they blew it up. And the Navy that was out there, blew it up. And all their planes, they blew them all up. They didn't blow them all up. All the IRGC guys just blew them all up. We're just going to blow them all up. Just blew them all up. And of course, because you can't make a military facility without putting a school for children there, you know. You just can't do that sort of thing in the Middle East. I think it's a zoning law. They had a school built to one of their marine, built right up next to one of the marine facilities, so the school got hit. And of course it killed billions of children. Except not quite. Of course, as always, the terrorists lie. So, and they do it because they know dummies will fall for it, and dummies are falling for it. Right now, dummies are falling for it. Nevertheless, this is what happens when you decide for decades that you're just going to be shitheads. Because sooner or later, the American people are going to vote in somebody like Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is like, look, I am far better and more competent than all of my predecessors. Because they gave you forever wars. I'm going to give you weekend sieges. Right? So remember the last time we started World War III in Venezuela? We went in and kidnapped Maduro, and he sent in fucking Alpha Legion, right? And they went in there with all their secret covert shit and fucking took Maduro, right? And everybody said, oh, I can't believe we're going to war. This is crazy. Donald Trump just started a war. He told you he'd never start a war, and here he started a war. Oh my God, he started a war. And then like the next 2 or 3 days later, they couldn't say that shit anymore because bitch war was over. There's no war. We went in and took a motherfucker. That's it. No war. And this shit was... Right, remember the first time when they hit Iran? When they blew up the nuclear facility? Oh my God, Donald Trump's put us in another war. He swore to us he'd never put us in war. Here we are in a war again. And another couple days later, nobody said that shit anymore because no war. Right? And then this thing, he blew the fuck out of everything in Iran. He blew up all their shit. All of your war-making shit, fucking gone. All of your war-making people, fucking gone. Your religious leader apparently wasn't really the best friend of Allah, because Allah allowed him to get blowed the fuck up. I mean, so far, God is like 1 in 50, right? Donald Trump turns in heads just in time because God told him to do it. You better look at that kid. Oh, shit, right? God saved Donald Trump. Allah has failed how many? How many now? Right? Time to start really rethinking the, what it is you worship. Nevertheless, here we are. We blew all your shit up. And everybody's bitching. Oh my God, we're in another war. This is going to go down as the third world war that Donald Trump never started. Because it ended in a week. I mean, what else do we even need to do? Do we need to continue to really do much of anything? Well, unfortunately, yes. Because, like a video game boss, once Iran hit that 50 damage threshold, it just started throwing fucking bombs everywhere. And it just started launching shit. Well, if we're going to be going down, we're going to launch fucking shit everywhere. They attacked fucking France. They attacked UK. They attacked Dubai. They attacked Iraq. They attacked Qatar. They attacked Jordan. They just started launching fucking missiles on everybody. And my first thought was, thank God they don't have a fuck ton of nukes. Can you imagine that? If they had 10 nuclear weapons, we would right now be talking about 10 different nuclear attacks. This is why. People that are willing to just throw bombs everywhere at this point. Oh, fuck it, we're going down, so we're just going to launch on everyone. And they're not launching at military targets. No, they hit like a fucking airport and a hotel in Dubai. They launched it into some fucking field or some shit. And I mean, they're just launching missiles. Wherever, who cares? They just fucking launch it everywhere. Anything. If it's a military target, cool. If it's civilians, fuck it. We're all going to die. Everybody goes with us. So now what happens? Well, France has now put a big old boat in the water. They're sending, a backup squad of human Imperials out to go and aid the Astartes. Not that they're fucking needed, but nevertheless, thanks for joining. Right? The UK has now said that they are going to allow military personnel, actual, real military personnel from the United States. They're going to let real people go out there and help them defend themselves. Right? We're going to send, I don't know, a fist or two of fucking legionnaires out there to go and fucking waltz in and just take care of all their shit for them, yet fucking again. But like, now that they've just launched against everybody, dude, Saudi Arabia is like, oh dude, whatever you need. You let us know, whatever it is you need, we got your back. United Arab Emirates, they're now in. Everybody is now in the, alright, fuck Iran stage. So Iran fucked around for decades. Finally, Donald Trump comes in to teach them what happens, right? So then they decide to double down and fuck around again. Now the whole of the region and a good portion of the world is now sending troops in to go and just bomb the fuck out of them because fuck you. No. Iran done fucked up. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to kill all of the military people that are doing dumb shit until there's none of them left. And then there's going to be one guy who's like, I don't know, some like mid-level lieutenant or some shit like that, who's going to be like, I think I'm the highest in command. And everybody's going to go, yeah, you're the boss now. And he's going to go, shit. And then he's going to be like, hey, look, we just want you to stop bombing us. What do we need to do? And they're going to say, whatever you want, just stop fucking with us. And he'll go, oh, you mean you're just going to let us go and ignore us, and we can, as long as we don't fuck with you, we can do whatever we want? Yeah, go crazy. And he's going to go, alright, here's what we're going to do. First thing first, we're not going to fuck with them anymore. Second thing second, I don't know. Do we want the prince back? Do we want to go back to being Persia and be ruled by the Prince of Persia? And a whole bunch of kids that came up playing Prince of Persia are going to kind of probably be like, sounds neat. Maybe we'll get time travel. Maybe he has time travel sand. That'll be cool. I don't know. But what I do know is there's no more fucking war. War? What? We're the United States of America. We are the most powerful country in the world. I've been saying this for decades too. Why the fuck do these wars take us so long? Why can't we just go in there, find the assholes that are responsible for all this shit, kill them off, and then let the people do what they want to do? Why do we have to attempt nation building? The shit don't work. Surprise, surprise. First world, big old powerful countries don't really get how third world countries work. What a surprise. What a shocker. Considering that the elites in our first world country don't even understand how the poor, the third grade elite Americans, you know, the elite poor, they don't even understand how we work. Motherfucker. Like, what? So yeah, we go in there, we're going to fuck up the people that are pissing us off, and then we leave. You do whatever you want to do. You want to vote on a leader? Awesome. Cool. That's what we do. We'll help you out with that if you need it. We'll let you read our documents and figure out how this shit works for yourself. Or you could say, fuck it, we want to have a king back. We need the Prince of Persia to rule us. And then, okay, whatever, fine. Just don't fuck with us. Like, why can't we do that? Why couldn't we have done that in Afghanistan? You know what I mean? Like, I know why we can't really do it with Russia and Japan and North Korea. I get that. They got nukes. Again, why do you think it was so important that Iran don't get nukes? Because apparently, if they get to the point where we gotta go fuck them up, they'll just start tossing shit. Because that's what they did. All the more reason. You can't have nukes. You're irresponsible. You can't have nukes because you'll use them. If we think there's no way in hell you're ever going to use a nuke, well, there's as many nukes as you want. That's why we're not happy that fucking North Korea has nukes. Because they kind of seem like the type of people that might actually use them. But I think, as we know, if North Korea decides to start, getting too fucked up, we still have Ultramarines, we got fucking Space Wolves, we got all manner of legions we can send out. Go fuck with you too. It won't be an interesting day when there's a surprise visit from Kim Jong-un. It's Kim Jong-un's just magically in the fucking White House having dinner with the president. It's so weird. How did he get here? Why was there no fanfare? Why was there no advertisement? Why was nobody in the press informed beforehand that there was going to be a meeting like this? This is crazy. Yeah, because we just sent in the Ultramarines and they just scooped his ass up and brought him over to America and said, hey, look, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to keep you. We're not going to charge you. We're not going to fuck with you. I just want to have a talk. I just wanted to make sure that you knew I could bring you here at any time I wanted to so that we could have a talk. So make sure you tell all your people to stand down because we're going to fly you back after we're done having our talk. That'll be an interesting fucking day. Who knows? Maybe Xi Jinping or Vladimir Putin might get a fucking surprise visit to the White House too. Could be crazy. But nevertheless, I think Donald Trump is kind of doing a look. We won't fuck with you if you stop fucking with us type of mentality with everybody. Right? He's already done it with all of our allies because that's easy. They're allies. Hey, you guys are kind of fucking us. And they go, no, we're not. And you go, yeah, you kind of are. So you're not going to get to fuck us anymore. Oh, well, that's bullshit. I don't care. You don't get to fuck us anymore. Well, shit, I guess we don't get to fuck you anymore. We'll have to figure out a different way to fuck you. And that was it. And now we're fucking with our enemies. Kidnap one, kill off all the others, and we'll see what happens next. Because there's more people. Dude, remember, Maduro said, I dare you to come after me. And now he's sitting in prison. Khomeini said, there's no way in hell Allah is going to let you get me. And now he's fucking having an argument with his God. What in the shit was that? Right? And was it Colombia, Cuba, both of their leaders said, hey, why don't you fucking come after me too? So far, we're 2-2 on that. 4 guys have said it. 2 have gotten fucked up. 2 of you are left. I'd be singing a different tune if I was you. Unless, of course, you know, as a dictator, you just really want to get out of your country because it's getting dicey. Maybe keep fucking around. I don't know. Work out a plan with the president. I'm sure he can get you out of there. Easy peasy. But, yeah. Looks like the whole Iran situation is coming to a middle. I think that is fantastic. Moving on. So, I shit you not, I am getting $1,000 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards in tomorrow. Tomorrow is when they get delivered. They are very, very close right now. They should definitely be here tomorrow morning. So, tomorrow we will be opening the collector's packs of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. I tried the entire time leading up to the release to not look at any of the cards. I wanted to be just as amazed and surprised by the cards when I open them on video for you guys as you guys would be to watch me open them, right? I wanted that to be the thing. However, this weekend I've gotten very impatient. I now know pretty much all the cards in the set. I've seen just about all the cards in the set. There won't be much that isn't going to shock me as far as the cards and what they do. But I have not seen hardly any of like the neat art ones, like the borderless cards, the full art cards, the Neato comic book cards. I've only seen like a couple of those. So a lot of the cards that I'm going to be getting out of the collector's packs. And yeah, this set, everybody's like, this set's dog shit, it's going to be bad. What? This is an amazing fucking set. If you run anything that involves counters, if you run anything that involves artifacts, if you run anything that involves a lot of different shit, bouncing creatures in and out, stuff like that, dude, trample stuff, big growth stuff, if you run a magic deck, there's a card in this set that can really help you out. Big time. There's a lot of really good cards in this set. So I am so fucking hyped for tomorrow. Surprisingly enough, and I did not plan this, I actually pulled my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt out of my closet for this week. So this week is Turtles shirt week, Turtles card week. It's going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle week. And I'm fucking hyped. And today, I also, not only have I looked at a whole lot of the cards and I've watched people play with the cards, I've watched people play all sorts of games with the cards, but I also went out and got myself, let me go and get the box. Hold on one second. So I wanted to get a pizza, so I only got pizza. And it just so happens that the pizza place that I got from is right next to the game shop near me. I didn't even really I knew exactly what I was doing. So I went in there to see if they had any of the Turtles cards, and all they had was the pre-release box. So I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pre-release box. It's actually got really cool artwork. It's a really neat box. I really liked it. And it had a die. I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles die, right? And it's got, where is it? It's got the Magic the Gathering Spark for the one. It's a spin down die. And then it's got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Come on. Fuck us. Fuck us. Yeah, it's got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles head for the 20. I think it's a very cool spin down. I'm really happy that I got it. It had like a really neat art card that's just the outside of the box, but that's a card. I don't know. It had 6 booster packs in it, so I opened all those up. Got some fun cards. I'm really excited to make these decks. I'm going to be making a ridiculous deck with these cards. A truly, truly ridiculous, disgusting, oh my god, another one of Andy's dumb fucking decks, right? And I'm super excited for that. But tomorrow we will open Magic cards, so that's why I'm doing a video today, because I wanted to talk about the Iran thing, because that's pretty big. But tomorrow we're going to be doing Magic, so there's that, opening cards tomorrow. Now, third and final topic. Candace Owens. What happened? Well, first of all, the video got like almost 300 views. I don't even know what it's at now. Could be more now, but it was like 300 or 260 some last I checked it. So it's getting a decent amount of play. A lot of people are watching it. And of course, you know, that means I got a lot of comments, right? I will be able to answer literally everything addressed in the comments right here, right now. No, I'm not drunk. Of course, as all of you know, the one thing that I always get is, I can't believe this guy's drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm still not drunk today. Wasn't drunk Friday. Haven't been drunk for weeks. Last time I got drunk, I think it was like beginning of January, like around New Year's time. That was the last time I got drunk. Haven't been drunk since then. So, still not drinking. Still not drunk. Still doesn't matter, because that's not the point. Still not the point. Whether I'm drunk or not doesn't fucking matter, because Candace is still fucking crazy. No matter how drunk I get, I'm not as crazy as Candace. Candace is a fucking lunatic. That's the point. But not drunk. No, I'm not drunk. I do have a job. This is the person that told me to go get myself a job. I have one already. Can't wait to go back to work tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. I love my job. My job is great. I make enough money that I can, on whim, drop $1,000 on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. So, you know, I got a job. Don't you worry about that. Also, I live in my mother's attic, not the basement. Thank you very much. And I do that because they are old and infirm. So I live here in order to help them. But nevertheless, yeah, you got me on that one. It's just I'm in the attic, not in the basement. And unfortunately, that was pretty much it. Like, no shit. Yet again, I get like 12 comments. 2 of them were from the usuals. 10 of them from people who have come here because they are angry that I made a Candace that called video, or a video that called Candace a nutbag, right? And they told me that I'm drunk. And that somehow matters. Like, not one of them addressed any of my points. Not one of them came up with any sort of counter-argument or defense, even. They just, you know, called me names. They told me I was wrong because I am gay and or dumb. And nobody likes me. Yet again. So, yeah. A lot of fun, got a lot of views, got a lot of comments, none of them worthwhile, except for the ones I got from you guys. And, you know, you guys were all just making jokes. You know, the worthwhile there was that made me giggle. But, you know, nobody has tried to in any way refute any of my points. So, as far as I am concerned, I kind of won on this one. Even though the statistics do not show it, because only like 4 people liked it, and I think like 12 people didn't like it. So, I don't know. All I know is that I'm on the low end. I got like a 33% like dislike ratio, but again, when I've got 10 people that are fans that watch me all the time, and you know, you guys do your part, and then I got 250 fucking people coming in here just to hate me. Yeah, well, there you go. That's what happens. I kind of view the whole situation as a win. It's very interesting to me that the video got so many views, because I haven't gotten a view that is or a video that's cracked 50 views in months. Because just once I started getting in trouble, and once YouTube started giving me strikes and shit, like, they just pounded down on that channel even more. And I mean, I getting, you know, reference to fucking nobody. So yeah, so maybe, you know, this channel's not on as hard of a watch, so we might be able to sneak in some, you know, big views again. That'll be fun to just get some fucking outside comments coming in, because you know, I already know what you guys think. You guys agree with me on a whole lot of stuff. You know, it's not to say that you're captured or whatever, or brainwashed, but I don't know. I'm a realist. I talk about real shit, and you guys all agree, so you must be realists too. It's kind of how I look at it, but whatever. But yeah, it's fun to get some outside opinions. It's fun to get some people who don't like me come in and comment. I miss it, and now we're starting to get it again. So, yay! But I just wish that some commenter sometime that disagrees with me would come up with some sort of point that I could actually, like, argue about and farm for content, you know. But I really don't get much out of "you're wrong because I said so," "you're gay and or dumb," and nobody likes you like that. I've already answered that question a million times, so I really can't respond to it anymore. But yeah, so that's all that's going on, and there you go. Can't wait for tomorrow.